Hi, I'm Ben.
My name's Trey.
We are Dren Movie Reviews, and
We're about
today
to review a movie. But first, we're going to draw from the hat. The movie of tonight will be movie 5.
Alright, there we go. 5. Oh, now it's good.
So we're going to wait till after food.
Si, senor.
So we are going to go get some food. Now back to your regularly scheduled movie review. This is not a sponsorship. What are we watching today? The camera.
Close your eyes. We're watching this.
What a movie. This is definitely Trick or Treat.
What makes you think that?
Everything about it.
Trick or Treat, Season's Greed. It just is every.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
But yeah, tonight's movie is Trick or Treat. At least neither, well,
I've never seen this.
yeah, nor have I. But we know of Sam. We know Sam, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited to watch this, I think I can say.
I am.
So yeah, we'll be back with you very shortly with our thoughts and opinions on the movie. Oh.
Stand by.
This is the one night.
Don't forget your costume.
All sorts of things. Roam free.
The Halloween School Bus Massacre.
Be quiet.
Why?
You'll bother the neighbors.
Okay.
What is that?
Wait. There's another tradition. Always check your candy.
Something out of your weird voices!
Over here!
You gotta be kidding me.
I hate Halloween.
Alright, so Drake and I just finished Trick or Treat. And what did you think, Drake?
Interesting.
Interesting, yes. I will agree, interesting. I liked it though.
Yeah.
But interesting. Loved Sam.
Sam's great.
We
Rooting for him the whole time.
we knew nothing really about Sam, but we love Sam. The story, the way that it goes, is very confusing. But when you kind of learn what they're doing, I kind of liked it in the end.
Yeah, it was kind of like a combination of like different stories.
Yeah.
They all kind of had their own way that they connected in some form or another. But
At first, it's very confusing, but whenever
alright,
I mean, it's the way it's done is its own stylistic way. We're not very sure of where this all comes from, but we're starting to think it is actually from a comic series, but we're not sure because we're not big comic fans.
yeah. I mean, we're like our interests do lie in like the stereotypical nerdy stuff, all the way up to the point of comic books.
I feel like comics is like
that's when
our
you
cutoff.
really get into, unless you're Chase. Shout out to Chase Payne.
Yeah. We're not big comic people.
Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Trick or treat. Really interesting. Sam was the best part about it.
Yeah. Like I said, Sam, definitely the reason to watch it. Sam, all the way through.
You have to go in realizing that every little part is like some little horror story in some form or another. It's pretty interesting whenever you think of it that way. They all kind of intertwine. I think the principal is the character that intertwines every single story.
Yeah,
much.
for sure. Minus the
bus one.
Yeah, the bus one.
He connects it because he's neighbors.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, he does.
Bus driver. But yeah, they all kind of have their own little way of connecting. They don't you don't need to it's not like you watch one and then you see another one, you're like, oh my gosh, it all makes sense. It's like once you watch that story come to fruition, then that's kind of it.
One story I feel like I didn't need was the the princess character story that turns into werewolves.
Yeah,
that
one was kind of weird. I mean, yeah, that one was probably the one that maybe it was for the fact that we got to see the principal
after
principal die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we gotta say it's a spoiler review.
Sam Peeping Tommy? What? Look at the credit. It's Sam/Peeping Tommy.
The kid that was looking at the girls through the...
Oh, that was
he
Sam?
played Sam and the Peeping Tom.
Okay. What if that is Sam, though? Yeah, I mean, he saw some...
That was a weird scene. So, I'm going to point this out because this is kind of how this generation has came. There's these girls in changing rooms and they're changing into their clothes and stuff, away from everyone. And there's this little kid who's looking through the cracks and stuff. And the mom of the kid catches the kid instead of yelling at the kid. She knocks on the door and is like, girls, there are kids here. Saying that's pretty much the girls' fault that our kid's a freaking creepy little peeping Tom. Anyways, overall, it's a very solid Halloween movie. In October, it's definitely a good movie. I would recommend to watch. I'll probably end up watching it whenever Halloween comes around again this year. I think it was good for that. Other than that, you wouldn't really want to watch it for story purposes, I guess.
Yeah.
If you're going to want to watch a story, like a Halloween story for its story, this is not one of them.
Yeah. I feel like this is a movie where I'd be down to see sequels for it. If they were done in the same way, it's little stories. I really liked how they did this, but it'd have to have Sam. That's the only way I would watch this. If it had Sam, I'm good.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It ranked in a decent place on my movie list. I didn't see Drake's, but I give this.
Feel like mine's about middle of the road.
Yeah.
Middle of the road.
I give this an 8 out of 10 jack-o'-lanterns.
I'm gonna have to give it 7.5.
Okay.
Not to be the extra, I'm super hard to impress, but it's kind of around that area, I'd say.
Yeah, I think this is more rewatchability than It Chapter 2. But
I think It Chapter 2 is an overall better movie, but it does have more rewatchability out of it. So, I mean,
if this had more runtime and the story and there was
the story's kind of connected a little bit better.
This could have been like a really, really good movie.
This is how I think they should have done it. Either A, they should have connected the stories a lot better, or just went full on with this and just had separate stories. Just completely separated.
Kind of like a Creepshow thing.
Yeah.
I want to see if Creepshow is on Vudu.
Or the Crypt.
Tales of the Crypt?
Is that what you're talking about?
No, I was thinking Creepshow. Stephen King Creepshow.
I don't think
That's how Tales of the Crypt is. They're done in the same way.
Huh.
I just want to see if Creepshow's on Vudu.
Off this? We in the
I mean, you got anything else you want to say?
No, not really.
Yeah, but trick or treat. I like it. He seems to like it. So yeah. Ka-chow! You can go ahead.